What's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm giving you guys 4 steps on how I went from being a broke college student athlete to dropping out and owning and scaling 2 6-figure a year companies in the span of 2 years. Okay, and if you guys don't know who I am, my name's Noah Varner. I am the CEO of the SBA. I help sports training companies around the globe grow and scale their business. And ultimately, I just like helping people make more money, find financial freedom like I have, being able to live in their dream location, doing their dream job like what I'm doing today. And my main number 1 goal is to help you get better, make more money. Okay, so let's get right into it, guys. So I dropped, and a little backstory on me, I totally dropped out of college. So I had about 20 credits left. And what a lot of people don't talk about is when you're an athlete and you're in your final years, there's only 2 things that can happen. You either go pro or you go get a job. And almost 100% of those people can't go pro. 99.9 of them go and get a job. What a lot of people don't talk about is the lack of education and financial education given to athletes and plans given to athletes to know what they want to do after college. Because everybody's just, okay, I didn't go pro, so I'm going broke. And that was the exact position I was in. I realized I wasn't going to go pro. I didn't have any skills. The degree that I got was a business degree because they told me to get that because it was the easiest thing to do during season, so it screwed me over. So in college, and I knew the entire time, I wanted to be a business owner. So what I did was in college, started up my own businesses, and then I just dropped out and pursued my first training business was a sports training, a soccer training academy. So eventually scaled that from 0 to 100 athletes, 12 and a half months. I did 6 figures over in the first year that we were in business, which was incredible. I ran it for about a year and a half, then passed it off to my partner, who's now running it back in Raleigh, North Carolina under his own brand. And now I'm doing my dream job, which is working online and consulting for sports training companies and teaching people like yourself how to make more money and, more importantly, how to scale their sports training company. Okay, so let's get right into it. So lesson number 1 is skill building. So number 1 thing that you want to do, if you're somebody who's watching this and you're dead broke and you're an athlete and you don't know what to do, dude, go start building skills right away. And I'm not talking skills that are worker skills. I'm talking about entrepreneur skills, sales skills, marketing skills, business operations, automation building, copywriting. Go build skills that are valuable to other business owners, okay? Screw go working at a 9-to-5 corporation. Screw that, okay? Figure out skills that all businesses need because that will make you invaluable. The very first thing that I did and how I got started on my journey is I read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and that changed my life forever. The moment that I read that book, I was like, dude, I'm never going to work for a job anymore. Because what it does is it teaches you that you shouldn't be trading time for money, right? You should be trading money for time, meaning you control your time entirely. You're not going out and doing an hourly wage job because you'll never be rich. You'll never find financial freedom doing that. You have to have money that controls your time, okay? You building a business that it's producing revenue and money for you without you even doing it, right? Last month, I went on vacation for 18 days and my company still made over $18,000 without shutting everything down. And I still made that much money because I built a company that allows revenue to come in without me even having to do anything. And that's what I want you guys to do. And the only way that I've been able to do that is through building those skills, right? So if I'm you guys, I'm learning 2 most important skills: marketing, sales, how to get people in the door and how to close them on the deals. You want to be super successful, learn how to sell. All right? Learn how to sell. Doesn't matter who you are or what you do. Learn how to sell because you will always be invaluable. But that's the first step, is build skills that are valuable to other business owners. Because then you can go to other business owners online and you can offer your services. And then you don't have to work a crappy 9-to-5 job. Okay, so that's step 1. Build something, build some skills. Then step 2 is start. Okay, you should be starting a business while you're building skills. Okay, I would note that. All right, but just for this video's sake, step 2 is actually go start something. And what you need to do and how you want to start a business, because I know a lot of you guys probably watching just like how I was when I was younger, which I was always looking up how do I make money, or I'm an athlete, how do I make money, or at least how to make money online. What you guys want to do is you want to find a problem that you can solve, that you're good at solving. Something that you're good at that you can teach other people how to do, or find a problem that you've already solved that you could go solve for other people within a niche. what I mean by that, for an example, look at soccer training. How I got into soccer training was, okay, I basically looked at myself, all right, what am I really good at? Only really good at soccer right now. So I'm going to teach other youth athletes how to play soccer because my knowledge of the game is super duper valuable to somebody who's trying to get to the next level like I did. So I know I could package that up and sell that and help other players do the exact same thing. So that was the problem that I was solving in the marketplace, which was lack of good training and needing somebody as a mentor to get to that next level. All right, so once I figured out that I could solve that problem, then I needed to create an offer around that problem. All right, so creating an offer that made sense, that was high valuable. What I mean by that is like putting a price point to what you're offering and then offering things. So like, I know that's an oversimplified version, but basically what I did was like, okay, I'm gonna offer soccer training, but I'm gonna be different here. Everybody else is doing the paper session thing and it just, clearly they're broke. So obviously what they're doing is not working. So I decided to be completely different and change my model. I was like, all right, I'm gonna only make athletes commit to me for 3, 6, 12 months at a time. I'm gonna only make them pay me up front. If they can't afford it, I'll put them on monthlies, whatever, but they have to do it. They have to commit to me for 3, 6, 12 months at a time because I know I could get them results in that time frame. Then what I did is I added an online drill library to help players at home. I added nutrition guides, I added workouts to build workout programs for them, and I gave them training sheets. And I was like, okay, this is a kick-ass offer. I'm gonna slap a high price tag on it, which is what I did initially. I did like 3 months for $1,200, paid it full upfront, one-on-one training, and it sold like hotcakes. It was so easy because what I was doing was so valuable. Where a lot of you guys don't understand is you're not seeing your value. You're not understanding how valuable you are. You really are, and what your knowledge that you bring to the table. I knew those parents had no idea how to go play Division I soccer. If they could pay, if I could save them $40,000, $50,000 in scholarship because I sent their kid to school, I think they're going to pay me a few grand, right? Because it makes sense, okay? But that's the valuable that comes with it. So I basically solved a problem within a niche that I knew that I was good at, and then I made a kick butt offer and I slapped a high price tag on it, all right? Which leads me to my next point is you want to be the best and you want to charge the most. Whatever you guys do here, do something and stay with it. Where a lot of people go wrong is they try all these different things and they've got hands in so many different pies, which I was a victim of myself earlier on in my career. And you're trying to do all these things when in reality, you need to stick to one thing and just get really freaking good at it. Become federally elite at what you're doing, and you'll be able to charge as much as you want, and business will be unlimited for you. Because if you're the best, everybody's gonna come to you, and they're gonna pay that top dollar because they know you're the best, right? So for my soccer training, right, athletes have expiration dates. It's a sensitive topic, right? Like we have to get these athletes as good as possible, as fast as possible. So it's extremely valuable because of the scarcity. Right? So I knew I could charge a lot. And it's not get away with it. It's more so I'm providing such a great help to these people. Honestly, I wasn't charging enough. But whatever you do, regardless, be the best and charge the most for it. Okay? Value yourself. And then my final step here, so step 4, is build a team around you. Okay, so once you're in a niche where you have a good kick butt offer and you're filling up with clients, hire a team. All right, you guys want to scale from doing 5 figures to 6 figures and then to 7 figures. You need a team around you. You need to automate and delegate. Okay, you need people doing things for you. So what I did is I started hiring coaches. Hired one of my really good friends. He came on. He started doing the coaches. I made his life easy. All he had to do was just show up. I did all the pain in the butt stuff on the back end. But what that did was that bought me time. Right? So like I said earlier with the Rich Dad Poor Dad, you spend money. I use my money to buy time back. And I would use my money to hire coaches in terms that would buy time back for me. So then I could work on other ways to make even more money. And then eventually I bought all my time from that business, had all the coaches running it. And then I started my online consulting company and then scaled that from there. Okay. But that's exactly how I went from making literally $0 a month to making $20,000 a month and scaling 2 6-figure companies within the last 2 years. From being a broke college athlete. So that's everything for today's video. That was a newer kind of video, guys. I'm gonna drop more things like this. I think I could really help you guys and more specifically help athletes or former athletes get out the gutter and actually start running their own businesses. So expect to see more content. If you guys liked it and you got some value out of this, please like, subscribe, comment. Please let me know because it tells me that, okay, I'm doing a good job. I should keep doing these things. All right, so that's everything for me, guys. I hope you got a ton of value out of it. Go make some money, go change your lives, and peace.